through the ankle to get a proper look at the damage.
I warned you about these high heels. No wonder you went headlong down the stairs.
It wasn't the shoes. Would you like to go in the ambulance with your daughter? She's not my mum. Her real mum's dead.
I'm sorry, Doctor. Sorry.
Potentially. Stepkids, eh? Who'd have 'em? All this and trying to run a guest house.
One last push, please. That's it.
Beautiful baby boy, Mrs. Seddon. Well done.
It's a third-degree POTS fracture, but the whole of the mortise has shifted, causing the talus to dislocate, you see.
I will need to do an open operation and screw both malleoli back. The sooner the better.
I don't want an operation.
You don't have a choice, my dear. Without it, the ankle will not heal correctly. You could be left with a gross deformity, or you could even lose your foot.
But she won't mend all right.
After a few weeks, rest with the joint in plaster, she'll be as good as new. No more high heels for you for a while, young lady.
You poor thing. You don't care. You'd rather I was dead so you could have Dad all to yourself.
Your theatre, please, Alan.
She's in pain, love. She's upset. She didn't mean it.
I'm at my wit's end with her. Me and David. He was still with her mother when we got together.
Well, it's really none of my business. Right, if you'd like to take a seat, we'll give you a call when she's out of theatre, okay?
Thanks, Doctor. She'd lost so many, Doctor. We'd given up hope.
Well, you're aware your wife's risk is negative. As we expected, your son emerged slightly jaundiced, so we're going to keep a close eye on him, but there's nothing to worry about as yet. Okay?
Look. It's our little Adam. Would you like to hold him?
But if we were to organise a night out and you were to ask Mike along, why would she ask Dr. Banner anywhere? She went out for dinner with him the other night.
You and Mike? No.
Okay, I was broke and starving. You felt sorry for me. Nothing to get your knickers in a knot about. We could make it a foursome. You and Mike, me and Frankie. Get away. Good advice when it comes to Frankie. He's married. Well, divorced by now, but he's still got 2 kids. Something he forgot to mention to his last girlfriend. Bit of a bad boy, eh?
Susan, I've just had a telephone call from St. Columba's. I think we'd better have a little chat, don't you? I noticed that Lucy's not registered with us.
She hasn't lived with us long. Her mum passed away a few months back.
We're still with a practice in Ashfordley. I thought I'd stay there until I had the baby. I know some of the girls there, you see. I'm a nurse myself. Well, I was, until I got married.
Oh, there she is, second bed on the right. Okay.
I hate doing night duty. All I'll say is, don't ever sit with your back to the door and force it, and don't ever fall asleep.
What?
If you ever nod off, you'll wake up to feel an icy hand tapping on your shoulder. A ghost. She used to work here 100 years ago, by all accounts. Well, she's harmless. Anyway, look, I'll see you tomorrow.
St. Columba's have been on the telephone asking why you didn't attend your interview.
I don't see the point in wasting Mummy's money on another school.
And education's important. Study hard, and you can make your own way in life. You have the ability to go far, to university maybe.
So I can end up a bitter, shriveled career girl with no husband or kids. Sorry, that came out wrong.
One need not preclude the other, Susan. You have the luxury of deciding what you want to do with your life. Please, don't waste it.
I'll do that tomorrow if that's okay with you, only I'm off to the cinema.
Not going out again.
Some Cliff Richard thing with the girls.
I won't be back late.
You going to the darts tonight?
Well, that depends.
On what?
Who else might be there?
See you in the pub later.
She's bad news, that one. I know. So I like them.
Abdominal pain or nausea?
He's so fed up, Doctor.
I can't eat what I want, drink what I want, or do what I want any longer.
Well, I suspect you're suffering from gastritis. That's an inflammation of the stomach lining. Now, I'm going to prescribe you some drops, which should control things. How are you managing on the insulin, okay?
I get some funny looks when I'm up on the moor, having to sneak off into the bushes to inject myself.
But he's sticking to his diet sheet, aren't you, love?
Well, keep the good work up.
Anyway, I bought you a brace, Doctor. Had a fair old season up at the hall.
Well, that's very kind. Thanks very much.
I'll see you both tomorrow, love.
Don't overdo it, wetting his head.
After all these years, you try and stop me.
Now it's time for this young man to go to the nursery.
Can't he stay here?
You need your rest, Mrs. Seton. Don't worry. We'll take care of him until tomorrow.
I lost my wife just after me and Alice got together. Cancer. Lucy took it bad. And I had to marry Alice with a baby on the way. Lucy took that even worse. And Alice hadn't reckoned on taking on my daughter as well as me.
Would you like me to have a word?
She tried to get to know Alice. Maybe she'd realise she's not this wicked stepmother after all.
She'll be out for the count until tomorrow. We'd best go home.
Won't leave her here on her own.
I'm sure the nurse will ring if there's a problem. And you've got the tourist board function tonight at the Crown.
She's in the best possible place, Miss David, really.
I'll be back in the morning. Thank you, Doctor.
Don't do this to yourself, love.
Just another minute. Can I help you?
Oh, we were just on our way home. Come on, Daisy.
Hello, little one. Oh, he's so beautiful. What's his name?
This young man's off to the nursery.
So lovely. Can I hold him?
Daisy, we weren't blessed ourselves.
This place must be teeming with ghosts. People die in hospital all the time.
Hundreds more survive.
Yeah, well, stands to reason there should still be a few hanging around, doesn't it?
No? If you fancy hanging around with me, how about dinner at Luigi's on Saturday?
Oh, well, it's my turn to foot the bill, and I can't even afford to look at the menu in there.
My treat. I'm asking you out, Marion. On a date.
A date, yeah. Saturday it is then.
Good. Right. Get back to work, Nurse McCully.
Test results back from the lab, Doctor. She's really nice, isn't she? Marion.
You've noticed too.
Rin?
Hey.
Oh, no.
Dizzy Lizzie's got the wires crossed again. Yours, I think.
Oh, right. Thank you.
I had read it before I realised. Sorry, Jill.
Right, that's all right. Hey.
Right, so you knew about this before I did. You're a doctor. For heaven's sake, you'd think I'd be able to plan another pregnancy, wouldn't you?
Ta-da! Anthony Poole's 12-bore strikes again.
Oh, for heaven's sake, we ended up with 4 of those mouldering in the garden shed last year.
Cool. Congratulations. What for? 2 reeking, leaking, and very dead game birds? Just... Well, you can have your work cut out with those, aren't you? No. Once I've disemboweled them, they make a very tasty little casserole. Would you like to join us?
Some other time. Dogs a walk. You know how it is.
Right.